This show is proudly brought to you by the #Me Network.
And now, #Radio NZ.
/art////////////com.
Welcome to #Radio. I'm Sid McAwesome.
I'm Chris McAwesome.
And I'm V8 Matty.
And on this week's Uncultured Roundup of social media, web tech and gaming, I'm going to have a bit of a chat about the awesome Intel event I went to recently.
Cool.
I've actually got some news. Yay!
Plus we've got all the rest of the awesome geekery and tech and some gaming news coming up later in the show.
Yes, gaming news is on fleek this week.
And we're down
So
with the
fun.
youths. Hey, before we jump into the news like we do every week, we've been away for a couple of weeks with the podcast, and we have some new announcements to sort of make, changes to things we've done, things we're doing, starting with our brand new website.
Yeah, #me.co.nz.
Yep. It's had a complete and utter revamp. We now think it's way easier to find the content you're looking for. All the tabs are nicely visible at the top now. Yep. All the latest news is on the homepage. Easy to find the podcasts, and it just looks beautiful.
It does. We've got a couple of ads to go on there at some stage soon. We're just waiting for those to come through from the companies providing them. Shout out to Big Pipe Internet here in New Zealand. They are providing me with some fantastic speeds, something that you can only dream of over there in Australia.
Yep.
Yeah, we are having internet envy.
Yeah, we're not happy. We're not happy at all.
So you shared your Big Pipe speeds the other day online, and I would have been blown away by New Zealand speeds as it is, but you were actually getting well above what is regularly available.
That's right. I'm getting more than 200 meg up and down.
Yeah, so check out.
So angry.
I know, right?
It's great for Maddie. It's great for New Zealand. It's just really frustrating.
Over here in Australia.
Yeah.
So
You
Big Pipe.
guys didn't appreciate my pain and anguish when I was an Aussie.
Yeah.
With
No,
internet,
no.
you didn't understand
No.
or comprehend the seriousness of the diabolical internet in Australia. So
Yeah, but since you moved back and we've moved over, they've rolled out NBN over here, and
Well, it's not really rolled out.
yeah, well they're attempting to roll out NBN over here, which is
I don't
5
know
network.
if it's really an attempt.
Yeah, but the thing is, people over here who do have NBN are still complaining about the shitty speeds. Like, we've got
Yeah.
mates who are on NBN, and
And they're affected by times,
yeah.
which makes no fucking sense.
The big one though is like standard over here is you get a great download speed, but the upload speed is still really shit. So they're still averaging like only 5 megabytes a second up.
oh my goodness.
So we're actually switching to,
We're switching to a wireless
yeah.
provider
Oh, good.
because the 4G over here is really good.
Yeah. I remember I had the same. The best internet I ever experienced was on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up until you got Big Pipe installed in your home in New Zealand.
Yeah, well, that's when I was in Australia, of course.
Yeah.
Back here in New Zealand, Big Pipe are doing it. It's they've got such great plans. They do uncapped data, no contract. The prices are still better than most of the other guys that want to tie you in for 12 or 24 months as well. So
Yeah.
all
So-
hail mighty Big Pipe.
Well, I remember a couple of years ago when we were all looking at changing fibre connections, Big Pipe weren't available outside of Auckland, and we were gagging wanting them because they had greater prices in Auckland. So now it's available outside of Auckland, so hit them up.
Absolutely. It's going hard in the Tron. Anyway, let's kick off the show. Let's get the news happening.
And now the news with Carice McAwesome.
Really quick news.
Alright, this week in the news, and it's a little bit of last week as well. Qualcomm, you know those fellas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Processor manufacturers for mobile phones.
Yeah. So they've announced that they've entered into a new 3G and 4G Chinese patent license agreement with Vivo Communication. Now, Vivo are an Indian company, and the Indian company is going to start supplying China.
Sounds very Indian, doesn't it? Vivo.
Vivo.
See,
Isn't Vivo the movie streaming thing?
Yeah, I instantly jumped to that conclusion as well when Chris first said Vivo was the music video platform on YouTube.
Yeah, no.
Same spelling or different spelling?
Different spelling.
So is it Vivo?
Vivo.
Okay, let's say Vivo so we can differentiate.
Yeah. So they're going to start selling 3G, CDMA and 4G LTE within China. So an Indian company is moving into China, not a China company moving into India.
Yeah, because it's quite common for the electronics companies from China to move into India.
No, they're going the opposite way.
Oh, wow.
Suicide Squad opened with a record-setting 18.2 million on 636 IMAX screens globally, making it the largest IMAX debut in August on both an international and global scale, surpassing Guardians of the Galaxy, which opened with 15.9 million worldwide. Which is quite surprising since Suicide Squad has received a thrashing from reviewers and mixed reviews from fans. A review of Suicide Squad will be available on our website from Mega Movie Nut and #MeReviewerSash.
Yep, Sash tag.
Yeah, and we've also got
Hashtag
another mystery reviewer coming on who'll be loading up a review on Ghostbusters.
Yeah, so this is a new platform for us as well, a new avenue for us. We've traditionally done social media, web tech and gaming, but hashtags now expanding into pop culture and movies. Which is saying, let's be honest, like we've been talking about this unofficially.
Don't forget movies and Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Not Fox.
Yeah, but we've been talking about this stuff occasionally on the show, and we've always sort of said, it's not what we talk about, but let's talk about it. But yeah, it's going to be cool being able to talk about it on the show and on the website.
Yeah, so shout out to Metro by Hoyts here in Hamilton, hooking us up with some movie viewing so we can bring the reviews.
Yeah, I love that theatre. It's a unique experience as well. Like, there's other Hoyts ones around the country, but it's completely unique to Metro.
It is, and they are currently undergoing some renovations here in Hamilton as well. They're bringing back the theatres upstairs by the looks of things.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, back to how it was more like when Village 7 was operating in there.
Yeah, but it's just a funkier atmosphere there.
It's very cool. Check them out. Back to the news.
Yep, Apple Watch rumours are spreading as we near the upcoming release of the Apple iPhone 7. Watch rumours so far are that there is a better battery, but it's still ugly as fuck.
Yep, I agree with that. Have you seen the leaked prototypes of the iPhone 7?
Yes.
So there's actual prototypes that have been been acquired.
Are you Apple Watch? Or
No,
iPhone
iPhone 7. Been acquired by a couple of review YouTube channels. One of them was Unbox Therapy, had one. Mm-hmm. And it's everything that we sort of had expected with the leaked images and stuff.
Well, that's
boring.
great. I had some of that to talk about later on with regards to the Apple rumours, but so we might as well hit it now.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, what did you heard?
Yeah.
That there were going to be the two variants, the 4.7 inch and 5.5 inch. They're looking at a release next month, are they? September?
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming into they usually announce just after IFA in Germany,
or an announcement at least, rather than a release as such.
Yeah.
There's also talk of dual cameras on the bigger one.
Yeah, going the same way Huawei have with the P9.
P9.
It's never going to grow old.
No.
So the dual camera system, they reckon, will sharpen their photos that have been taken in low light environments and up close, much the same, as you say, with Huawei. Updating their home button.
Are they continuing to keep the home button? It looks like they are.
It sounds like they are still going to have the home button, but it's going to be like pressure sensitive.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm
You
not
like
sure-
a button,
I'm not sure
like a
how
button usually is.
Well, you know, a button's usually off or on, but this is going to have degrees of on.
Ah, yes.
With haptic sensations and stuff rather than an actual physical click.
Ah, okay, yeah.
You know what I
Haptic
mean?
feedback.
Yeah. There's still the rumours that the iPhones are going to ditch the headphone jack.
Yeah, so the one that has been circulating, the prototype, has got no headphone jack. But like I said, I still don't see that as being a big deal. You're going to be able to either utilise the Lightning connector in the bottom or Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people are complaining about it, but I mean, Bluetooth headsets you can pick up now for around $20 for a cheapie.
Well, this is true, but at the same time, that's going to put more strain on your battery life, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, it will, actually.
Yeah, well, because my phone's terrible connected to my watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm,
that's actually a really big drawback.
I'm running the Fitbit Blaze, which is connected by Bluetooth all the time, and I'm noticing that is definitely impacting on my phone.
Yeah.
Because I didn't usually have the Bluetooth on all the time. And I do now.
Yeah.
And it is making... It's not a huge difference, but it definitely makes
I think,
an impact
I
on
reckon
it.
I'm losing at least 45 minutes or an hour of battery life a day.
With your Bluetooth watch? Oh,
sounds
your
fair.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do get a full week's charge on the Fitbit Blaze.
Yeah, as opposed to I think I get a day and a half out of my Huawei watch. But in saying that, that's using e-paper technology as opposed to an LCD screen, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
The Blaze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all colourful and everything. It
Yeah,
looks like a
e-paper-
regular screen.
E-paper's now in colour.
E-paper.
Yeah.
They shouldn't
It's
call it
Fitbit.
e-paper then if it's all colour and looks like a regular screen.
It's because it's so thin that it's like paper.
Yeah.
At least,
I thought it was...
And it's got more of a matte finish than
yeah, you can literally pull it out. You could pull that and put it on a wall or something, or on a bottle. Coca-Cola
Okay.
actually has e-paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the iPhone bollocks. iOS 10.
It'll look the same. It'll have some new features.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much the full review of iOS 10 there.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I used to get excited for the Apple announcements,
Yeah.
but there's nothing anymore. Like nothing. It's catch up.
Do you think we'll see headphones coming out from Beats with a lightning connector?
Yes,
I don't think we will.
I think we will. You wouldn't buy a company and then not utilise it.
Oh no, they're going to utilise it, but
Because that can not only transfer the audio from your iPhone to your headphones, but then plug into your computer or your charger or whatever as well. So it would
Maybe.
make sense if they went that way.
would make sense. But I mean, Bluetooth. They've already got Bluetooth headphones, so wouldn't they just push that?
Yeah,
No.
but they're going to have the lightning connector on the end, so those Bluetooth headphones can charge or
Yeah.
connect to the iPhone with the same plug.
Good call. Makes sense.
It does. It eliminates the need for the 3.5mm altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually think next year's phone announcements will be the more interesting than this year's.
Yeah, I think this year is a transition phase, isn't it? Next year we'll see actual solid results on what's working and what's not.
Yeah. Well, this year though, we have seen them finally start working on battery life, which is what we were all bitching about, saying, "Hey, stop giving us features we don't use and start giving us battery life."
But I'm just thinking of the adoption of VR, augmented reality, and the fact that Apple especially have bought a AI company.
Yeah.
I think next year's announcements will be more exciting. I think this year's going to be a bit of a fucking letdown.
Yeah. All right. What's next in the news?
Oh yeah, Google is
Google,
going to shut
yep,
down
heard of them.
their Together watch face for Android
Yeah, I never used it.
on September 30th, and it's largely because of the upcoming 2.0 update. So the 2.0 update is basically making Together watch face obsolete.
Yeah.
So I found this bit a little bit hard to understand because what was Together Watch? Together Watch Face.
Okay, together is a watch face that you can pair yourself with somebody else who has a Android Wear watch, and you can write messages or send emojis to their watch face.
How's it
It was
different from
pointless.
something just popping up on the phone, on the face of it anyway?
Oh, because you could just like draw on your own watch at any time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was stupid. I had it installed. I've tried it paired with a couple of people. Our mate Ross McDougall, he was the first person that I paired with his one, and it was just stupid.
Yeah, it's a bit pointless.
Yeah,
Yeah, just drawing cock and balls on each other's phones or
pretty
watches.
much. Pretty much.
HTC have announced that they are going to release their own VR app store that will cater to Vive owners of Vive, and other VR
Viv.
customers.
I prefer
So,
Viv.
HTC's VR App Store is expected to compete against the already established platform Steam, given that it will be released for mobile and PC platforms. Furthermore, HTC is going to fill its App Store with a wide array of VR apps that are not limited to gaming only. So some of the categories that they've released are education, health, creativity tools, art, design, music, social, sports, video, travel, news, and fashion.
I actually think this is in response to Steam's announcement that they're making their own VR headset.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The category that freaks me out the most in there, though, is social.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. I've seen some cool concepts of how it could work.
I reckon this is going to degenerate very quickly.
Oh, Pornhub have already got a VR category.
Yeah,
on the website.
you could get together with your mates and all like hang out in a strip club like in GTA 5.
Exactly. Hey, that would actually be cool. Imagine playing GTA 5 in VR and being able to actually do all that shit with your mates. That
Yeah.
would actually be cool.
That
You
would be
would
quite
never
cool.
leave.
No, I'm thinking about everything. Like,
You would go there, go to GTA to play, and then you'd sit
end up
in
at a
it.
strip club.
You'd sit in the strip club talking shit about your day,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
And
we
then
could
you
play
might-
poker or something at the same time.
and then as
Yeah.
you exit, you'd slap some prostitute.
No, you don't slap the prostitute. You pick her up, you take her into an alley in the back of your car, you do your thing, then you wait
isn't-
until it's all over.
This
then you
isn't the
kill her and
Chiefs,
make money.
Carice. We don't touch the strippers.
Yeah, you don't touch the strippers, you kill the prostitutes and get your money back.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, this is going
It already
downhill.
degenerated so quickly.
I want that to happen though. Someone needs to make GTA 5 happen in VR.
Japan's Fair Trade Commission has raided the office of Amazon Japan on suspicion of pressuring retailers to offer products on more favourable conditions than on rival sites.
Amazon.
Yeah, so Amazon Japan is suspected of imposing conditions on retailers, forcing them to sell products at lower prices if they were also advertising on other online shopping sites.
Okay.
So they're saying if you're advertising on
So if
that
you're on
site,
Alibaba as well as on Amazon,
yeah,
they want you to have a cheaper version on Amazon.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's anti-competitive behaviour.
It is anti-competitive behaviour, but
What do you mean,
I'm a consumer. I'm benefiting from this.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, all you do is you just up the price on the other one.
Yeah. I know. I actually don't
Keep
buy
it at
things
normal
off.
retail price at
I've
Amazon.
never bought anything off Amazon anyway. I buy.
you?
No, bought stuff off Alibaba. I've bought stuff off eBay, but I've never bought anything off Amazon.
Okay, so I buy quite a lot off Amazon.
Is that where all those parcels come from?
Yeah.
Oh. I buy stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like Amazon.
Yeah.
It gets here quick, reliable. I've never had an issue.
Yeah.
Especially, I use it a lot for Reddit Secret Santa. Because it's
for
worldwide.
buying the gifts that you're going to do.
Yeah,
That's an easy way of being able to buy them, though.
yeah. So people normally have a wish list,
Yeah.
and it's normally within Amazon. So I can normally just pick the cheapest. And get
A lot
it
of
sent to
sites
them.
offer the wish list thing these days, eh?
Yeah. I actually went to a wedding not so long ago where they had a wish list.
Yeah, most weddings do though.
No, at a store. I actually thought that was very American. Like, I know American weddings do that a lot.
A lot of them do that. They have a register at
Yeah.
a particular store with a list of stuff that you can get, so they don't get double ups and they get the things they want.
That makes sense.
I'm the Batman.
Rumours are spinning that Samsung Electronics has won a contract manufacturing the new graphics processing unit for NVIDIA.
For NVIDIA?
Yeah.
They won the contract of manufacturing for NVIDIA.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's interesting, because usually ASUS ASUS is probably one of the main manufacturers, aren't they? Matt, of the NVIDIA card? For the NVIDIA cards.
There's a whole range of aftermarket ones. There's Gigabyte, EVGA.
Oh, Gigabyte, yeah.
Yeah, lots of them do them.
Yeah,
So-
I know, I just happen to know ASUS are very, very active in it. Like, they sell their ROG range of NVIDIA cards.
So Samsung is going to start making the next generation GPUs using its 14 nanometer production technology before the end of this year.
Wow.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, and finally, Maddie, this is for you.
Okay, hang on, I'll put pants on.
Yeah. A survey in the US has found that 60% of Pokemon Go players, are more likely, are more likely to enter a business that offers discounts. If you're a business looking to attract players, the survey said that 72% of players discover the discounts through Facebook and 52% through store signage. Restaurant, bars, and entertainment venues and attractions have seen the most benefits.
Of Pokemon Go players actually going in.
Yeah.
That's cool.
When you think about it, we're about to head off into
What a stupid
Interesting.
statistic.
wrong.
Pokemon Go has had a far-reaching impact on
Did you
society.
know 100% of those people use mobile phones?
Yes.
Yep.
No, you'd say 99%.
Yeah, there are people playing it on PC as well now.
How do you play it on PC?
With an Android emulator. There are actually people out there who are loading an Android emulator onto their PC, loading up Pokemon Go, and then
Using VPNs.
yeah, or using a GPS. There's some program you can do to fake GPS.
Fake your GPS.
Yeah, so you can draw on the screen or whatever the route that you want to trick it to that you're drawing in. So you can sit on the couch and be picking up Pokemon.
Well, that defeats the purpose, really, doesn't it?
100% it defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
And that's news.
Thanks, Carice.
That was some long news. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, I had the pleasure of being invited along to the Intel Game Chamber event here in Sydney.
Yes.
It was really cool. So they held it at a prison. First time I've ever been to a prison. No, it was an old woman's prison. It was really cool. It was
An
amazing.
old woman's prison.
Yeah, yeah.
Where did
but-
the young women get held?
Okay, it was an ex-woman's prison. It doesn't make it sound any better, does it? Anyway, so if you had a look at the walls and stuff, you could see where the fittings were and where the cells and stuff used to be.
Yeah.
So they'd actually like carved out the cells to make it into this big hall. It was amazing. But got the opportunity to try out some of the new technology coming out from Intel, such as the Skull Canyon gaming NUC.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to have to explain this.
Can you
to
say
me.
that again? The what?
The Skull Canyon gaming NUC.
Oh, a gaming NUC.
Yeah.
I had a
NUC.
NUC once.
NUC. Yeah. So it's,
Luck you.
honestly, it's a PC gaming console almost. It's about what would you compare the size of it to?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think. I did hear someone the other day on another podcast compare it to the size of a Wii U controller.
I don't even know what that looks like.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. This is really bad description.
This is terrible.
Well, what could I? Okay.
Can you just
anyway,
tell me
it's
what it's
small.
like?
It's very small.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had it running.
Like a cigarette packet?
Probably like 3 cigarette packets wide, long, a cigarette packet high.
20s or 25s?
25s.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, probably about the width of a packet of 30s.
So like 2 king-size bars of chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah. There we go. That's a non-lethal description.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, they
Can
had
you actually
these.
tell me what it does?
Apologies
Yeah,
to
so
the
it's an
diabetics.
all-in-one gaming PC that's a ridiculously small size, and I can't lie, like when I saw it and heard about what the device was, I thought there is no way you can run proper Steam games on this device. It's too small, it doesn't have a dedicated graphics card, and I didn't think it was going to work. So they had it demonstrating in 2 different ways. So they had a LAN party set up for CSGO. It was running CSGO beautifully.
What is CSGO?
Counter-Strike.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
So running Counter-Strike beautifully. They had a tournament there where they actually gave some of them away as their prize. And then they had another setup where they had like Rocket League and games like that running just plugged into the TV as a console with a couple of Xbox controllers plugged in.
Did you win one? Did you win one, Fid? They were giving some away. You always get the giveaways.
No, I didn't win anything, but I did get to have a play on it. I loved it. What else did they show? So they showed off some HTC Vive stuff running on the Intel i7 chips. Got to have a play on that. Actually, if you have a look at the hashtag me Facebook page, I did a couple of Facebook Lives from the event.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, showing people around. Yeah, it was amazing. Really cool event. Got to meet some really cool gamers while I was there.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
Yeah.
Would you actually buy it?
The NUC, yeah, I would. After being really hesitant.
Why?
Because it's small and portable, and it means I can do PC gaming in the lounge with a controller.
Do we know how much this thing's going to cost?
I don't have a price off the top of my head, no. But apparently it's supposed to be really reasonable. And another thing that people were talking about, like I said, I got to meet some really cool gamers. One of the gamers I was talking to is Dibs. He's a YouTuber.
Oh,
and he's,
Dibs. Yeah.
He's a really cool guy. We have to get him on the show one day.
We should. And we can say, hey, Dibs, what the nuck?
What's the nut?
So he was talking about being able to use it as a dedicated streaming device because it was so strong. Yeah.
Good for in
That's
the lounge.
one
Yeah.
you're looking at there.
That one there?
It wouldn't take up too much space. It wouldn't be noisy either, would it?
Yeah. Oh no.
How does it
and
deal with heat?
it's all
Have a fan
got
or anything? Or?
it's all got internal
Is this
liquid
what it's
cooling and
called?
stuff.
Intel Mini PC NUC?
Yeah, it's called the Skull Canyon, but yeah, that's the NUC, Intel NUC.
Skull Canyon NUC.
I just
Yeah.
keep thinking Skull Candy every time you say Skull Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually saw somebody do a review on one the other day, and they called it Skull Candy the entire time during the review.
Skull Canyon!
Yeah, but it was a ridiculously cool event. Intel are actually going to be sharing some videos about what we got up to there as well. So as soon as they're available, I'll share those on the hashtag me Facebook page and Twitter, and
So
I might even upload them to our YouTube account that we've abandoned a long time ago.
So prices in the US are starting at $609.
Yeah,
So it's about 800 here.
yeah, roughly.
It's
So about 900 New Zealand.
One.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still really reasonable if you wanted to get into PC gaming at a good price and not have to have an entire setup on your desk.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
cheaper than a graphics card. So
Yeah.
I don't know
Is
that
it
you're going to
really?
be running everything at 4K, are you? But
No, but in saying that, I did have a talk to somebody and they said that there is going to be a way of being able to plug in an external NVIDIA graphics card and run through that.
so we're going to start chaining it together with other stuff, and then it's going to pretty much lose its original functionality of being small and portable.
Then you put it into a big box to sit on your desk with some nice lights and fans and no. I think as an entry level into PC gaming, or if you wanted a portable PC gaming desktop PC, like I mean, if you're going to
There's still a ton of games out there that people want to LAN with that it would
yeah, well, this
happily
would be
run.
ideal.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to go to a LAN and chucking one of these in your backpack.
In your backpack, you could probably fit it in your in your bum
Handbag.
bag.
Yeah. Well, as opposed to, normally when people go to a LAN, they take their huge setups. So, very cool. So, thanks to Intel for inviting us along.
Hashtag Intel inside.
Yep. So, yeah, if you have a look, it's on our Twitter and stuff as well. I've also been invited along to another gaming event next week as well. So, on next week's show, I'll have a chat about that. Being invited to the launch of Assetto Corsa on console.
I was going to say, why is it just you? And then you said that, and I was like, oh yeah, it's just you.
That's right. Well, to be honest, I'm not the one who should be there. V8 Matty should actually be at this event. It's a shame you're not over here for it, Matt.
It's a shame that you haven't shouted me flights yet.
Because, yeah, so you know a lot more about Assetto Corsa than I do.
Well, it's a racing sim.
Yeah.
Car game. It's being released on all the consoles.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be it's going to be on PS4 and Xbox One, the only two consoles that count.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been around on PC for a long time, and it's finally coming to console. The PC elitists, of course, will always crap on that it's never going to be as good on a console as it is on PC, but it doesn't take away from the funnage and the racing experience that you get on a console. It's going to work.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to tweak settings and dick around and hope it's not crashing and dropping frames and all the other stuff that comes with PC gaming.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. Hopefully get my hands on it.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping I can get a review copy of that at the event, and I'll flick that over to you.
Yay! More gaming news. No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I have not had a chance to play this yet, but I have heard nothing but awesome things.
I've spent a few hours toiling away, grinding it out.
Yeah.
18 quintillion planets, and that's how many hours it's probably going to take me to actually feel like I've achieved something.
So not a fan?
Oh no, I'm enjoying it, but I'm not a big fan of the grindy games where you just have to, do the same things over and over and over to accumulate enough to do something more.
So one of my colleagues at work, his description of the game was probably the best description I've heard so far. And he said it's Minecraft meets Destiny.
Yeah, basically, for grown-ups.
Yeah.
I first had a go, and I spent about half an hour just completely lost, didn't know what I was doing, trying to figure out the buttons. Got a bit frustrated, turned it off. I came back to it the next day, and then I spent about 4 hours.
Yeah.
And it was heaps better. I think that first half hour of just trying to get the hang of the buttons and then taking a break coming back to it, it seemed a lot better than when I came back to it.
Well, I spent a good 4 hours on it as well, downloading the day one patch.
Yeah, it's what you get, mate.
Yeah, but in saying that, I saw complaints coming from New Zealand with people I know have really good connections. They were saying it was taking forever to download as well. So it seems like...
It's their servers, yeah.
The servers are really slow.
My internet is fantastic, and it still took about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's not even... It was like 824 meg.
Yeah.
So that should have taken a couple of minutes.
Yeah, so when we first started, it said it was going to take 14 hours. I think when I went to bed last night, it still had another 2 hours to go on it. So I would, at a guess, say it took about 6 hours to download.
Yeah. Their servers are definitely letting us down.
Everybody I know who has played it has said nothing but good things, though. So I've got a friend who has, on day one, spent 7 hours playing it. The next day he was up until 3 o'clock in the morning, and I know he's probably right now sitting on that game playing it.
It is a real lonely game, though.
Gamers are lonely people, though.
Yeah, but I've actually heard that it's...
Not all gamers are lonely people. A lot of us game for the social aspect, and
Yeah.
most of the games that I do wind up spending a lot of time on are the ones that I'm playing with
Online.
a couple of friends that we're always hanging out together.
Which is what GTA 5 was so great, and Rocket League such an amazing game for the same aspect of it.
Yeah, I was Rocket Leaguing for hours last night. I was up till 2 a.m.
Yeah. Whereas, I tend to agree. Like, I love online games for the same aspect, but I also like a good game that I can just sit there and get involved in on my own.
Yeah. So basically, let's just do a quick rundown of the gist of the game. It's a space exploration game. You start off with a damaged ship, and you have a laser gun, which is called your multi-tool. You use that for going around and collecting minerals and technology and alien artifacts and stuff like that. You can then use different things you've collected to create parts and stuff that you need. And you can also, once you've repaired your ship and got off the initial planet where you start, you can go to space stations and stuff, and you can trade and buy things with other aliens. But it does get a bit grindy. Once you've done your initial trip and you've gone to a space station and you've done some trading and you've flown to another planet and you've had a sniff around and you've discovered some creatures on the moons that are floating about, and then you kind of think, well, is this I'm just going to be doing this over and over forever?
Yeah.
And I mean, there's still entertainment to be had, but if you can't get past the fact that it's just going to be more and more of that, then it suddenly loses its luster a little bit for me.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm yet to play it myself, but I am hesitant to say that I'm going to love it because I think what they have pulled off and the technology behind it is amazing, especially considering how small the game is. Yeah, well,
they need to make it so that you can run into other people, because it doesn't sound like there's actually any multiplayer world going on. It is completely individual. You can't see each other in it. So
yeah, and that's sort of what I'm thinking is, it would be awesome to be able to pair up with your mates and go exploring and chasing dick rhinos together or something.
Dick rhinos?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know, they randomly appear, the creatures, and...
and your first thought of a random creature was a dick rhino.
I actually saw a screenshot of somebody. I'll see if I can find it and share it.
Like a rhino with a dildo nose?
There was this rhino that was walking on its back feet, and the horn looked like a penis.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because they're randomly generated animals, creatures that are on each planet.
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm. There's some random looking things, and some little critters that actually hurt you as well. So you got to be careful. There's this little spidery looking thing that attacked me, and that wasn't fun. Especially when you're still trying to figure out what you're doing and how to actually recharge your life support and all that sort of jazz. But yeah, plenty of fun learning at the start. But I fear that once you've got the swing of it and you know what you're doing, it'll suddenly sort of lose its appeal because, it's just more and more doing the same thing.
Yeah.
There's been issues as well with the PC release, so if you were wanting to get it on PC, they are recommending that you hold out and make sure that they do make some fixes.
Yeah.
Because in its current state, it's not very good.
PC Master Race.
Well, no, it's having frame drops and stuff that are terribly noticeable, which is making it less fun. So
yeah.
They can bump the settings right up to 4K on the PC, and you can increase your frame rate, which I believe is defaulted at 30 frames a second, but you can go and increase that on your PC if you can do that, if you've got a grunty enough one.
Yep.
But it isn't stable, so whilst it may look a whole lot nicer than it does on the PS4, it's not as playable.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are hoping that these issues will be sorted out. Xbox games with gold. We've got WWE 2K16.
Yeah.
Free game in a couple of days.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah. You would.
I'm gutted I didn't get to make it to the WWE live tour.
I had a bunch of people that I know that wound up going. I was totally surprised with some of the ones who went along to that.
Yeah.
And of course, Grady was the biggest fan. He got his belt
Yeah.
and he got in the ring.
He totally deserves that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. Grady's the biggest wrestling nerd I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well done to him.
Yeah.
Games
Check
coming
out
out.
his I was going to say, check out his podcast as well, the Wrestling Roundup.
Yeah, do that. We'll chuck a link on Facebook.
Yep.
Games to look forward to over the next 6 weeks.
Yes.
F1 2016. That's not far away. That's this month. So for the Formula One fans,
I was going to say, because we were like, not excited at all.
Yeah.
you guys are just idiots, though. You'll wander around a city with your staring at your phone, looking for imaginary creatures.
No, we don't have to stare. But it buzzes you.
You can glance down just when it buzzes.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
It takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? So F1 2016, the most advanced F1 game yet, with the full career mode and everything, formation laps and everything included now. Assetto Corsa, of course, we've already talked about. Resident Evil 4 re-release.
That was one of the worst ones.
Well, it might look better now.
Look better.
it looked
Play
better.
the shitty game better.
Yeah, better graphics.
So that was the game that when we interviewed the developer of Dead Rising 2 at the Xbox One launch. He was the guy who ruined Resident Evil, and I called him out on it, and it was that game.
Yeah.
So
He wasn't there to talk about Resident Evil.
No, but I wanted to call him out on it.
That's right. World of Warcraft Legion on PC coming out this month. September we see a couple of great titles. We get the Star Wars Battlefront Death Star expansion.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh yeah. NBA 2K17 rather.
Yep.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15.
And that's a big one.
Woohoo!
FIFA 17, and we've got Recore coming to Xbox One. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Forza Horizon 3. Forza.
Not excited about that one at all, are you?
I can't wait. The end of September seems like weeks away.
Yeah.
It is.
I haven't got a list of any of the PlayStation 4 games coming out in the next few months. But I do have the games, the free game collection, instant game collection here.
Oh, yep, far away.
Tricky Towers, which is a puzzler. You've been playing this one yourself on the PS4, mate?
Tricky Towers is basically Tetris with gravity and physics. So stuff will tip over and you need to balance things on top of each other, and there are little challenges and stuff. So it's less about making a full line like you do in Tetris, and more about stacking them up as high as you can or as quickly as you can without it falling over.
Yeah. So that's going to be available free, or it is available right now, free on the PS4. Rebel Galaxy, I did have a quick look at this one earlier. It looks like a bit of fun. Space Pirates.
It looks like a bit of fun.
Yeah. It's not a great month for PlayStation freebies this month. Yakuza 5 on the PS3, that is a great game.
Yeah.
So if you're still playing the PS3, grab that one. Retrograde. Now, I have no idea what this one is. I'm just having a quick look at the screenshots. Looks like some sort of 3D side-scroller. I've never played it before. Patapon 3, another indie one, and Ultratron is available on
Ultratron.
it's available on all three of the current PlayStation platforms, so PS3, PS4, and the Vita.
I've actually got the upcoming games for PlayStation.
Yep.
All right, so we've got Huntsman Winter's Curse, comes out on the 23rd. F1.
Yep, F1's the one Matt was talking about.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
August
my
19th.
games weren't all exclusive to Xbox, that list of games. They were just in general games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A good one though. King of Fighters coming out.
You said Madden, NFL?
No, I didn't. I said FIFA and NBA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Madden's coming out as well.
We don't like Madden. It's
Oh.
dumb.
Yeah. King of Fighters 14 looks like it's coming out. Is that 14? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can always get these Roman numerals, but I love the King of Fighters series. They're amazing.
Roman numerals.
Yeah.
Dead Rising 2.
It's already out.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming out on PS4.
Ah, it is too. Dead Rising and Dead Rising 2 are coming out on PS4.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
That's actually big news, that one.
What else we got?
It's just starting to get into the good top period to be a gamer at the moment, where we'll have that build up to Christmas. So September through to December, we'll have nothing but great games being released.
Oh, Bioshock the Collection.
Woo!
That's actually a good one. I'll try and get our hands on that one.
Boredom shock.
Yeah, September 15th it comes out.
But yeah, all the good games from here on in right through to December. Trying to get that Christmas rush, and all the console deals will be coming up too.
Yeah.
Oh, were you finished, Grease?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good list. Well done.
Yeah. I was just trying to find the ones that you hadn't mentioned.
The ones I didn't mention were the ones I wasn't interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. IFA is coming up at the end of this month. It's the big tech conference in Berlin. All the big companies, apart from Apple, will be making announcements. I'm just going to quickly sort of run down some of the rumors that are going to be coming out. Acer, they're expecting just to do a refresh on all of their desktops, laptops, and gaming hardware. Asus, there are rumors that they're going to be releasing a new Zen watch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Huawei. Now, Huawei is going to be an interesting one. They've done a lot of announcements in the last 6-7 months already. So it'd be interesting to see if they actually announce anything new, or whether it'll just be a refreshed Huawei watch, or maybe tease some new technology. But they're not. The industry is not expecting a huge announcement from Huawei at the event. LG and Philips and Panasonic all look like they're just going to be doing refreshes on TVs. It's going to be fairly boring.
No, LG is supposed to be doing the Flexi phone.
Actually releasing one.
Yeah.
Okay, I hadn't seen that. So the
Cool,
blogs.
the bendy bracelet phone.
Yeah, the new Flex.
Is that like the one that Lenovo announced last month?
Yeah, I think it's an adaptation. I think it's, the competition to that.
Ah, okay.
It's a Flex one anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the rumour is.
Well, while we're on Lenovo as well, Motorola are expected to probably release a new 360 smartwatch. I have seen what Lenovo are announcing, and I can't say a thing
Well,
about
what was
it.
the
But
point of
listen to
saying
me.
that?
Stop. I can't say what I've seen, but I can say it's different than anything else that will be announced.
Oh, that's the worst news ever.
Keep an eye out, because it is. It's an amazing device. It's not a
Something's
laptop.
coming up which we can't discuss with you.
No,
let's
but
get really excited about something that's going to happen in the
Okay.
future.
You two shut the fuck up.
Whatever.
So normally you'll get new laptops, new tablets, new phone. So that will happen. Right? They'll just have refreshed versions of
Yeah,
that.
that's
just like
kind of what
everyone
happens
else.
at Eva.
Yeah. But they've got a whole new product. It's a whole new category, and I can't
A new
describe.
category.
Yeah, whole new category.
Is it
Well,
vegetables?
Yeah.
Or
No.
minerals?
Vegetables are already a category.
Or animal, mineral, vegetable?
So it's something big, which is what every company promises
It's
us.
something
Yeah,
big.
but I've actually
But you
seen
can't
it.
tell us. So
No, I
what's the point?
can't. I can't tell you anything, but I have seen it, I have touched it, I've used it, and so I've seen a shit ton of tech over the last 4 years since we've been doing this show. It's the first time I've seen something I've gone, that's actually new. That's something I haven't seen.
Ooh, you heard it here first. Mind you,
Yeah.
you heard nothing, but it was first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, out of all the announcements, keep an eye on that one. I believe it's going to be live streamed on YouTube too.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Stand by for Fid's unbiased opinions.
So it's supposed to be coming out with the audio stuff.
Yeah, as well as new Xperia potentially.
Yeah.
TomTom are making some announcements. They've never really done big announcements, so it'll be interesting to see what they have to say. And Samsung are expected to probably announce a refreshed version of the Gear.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What'll they call
But
that,
the-
you reckon?
Yeah, but the Note 7's not going to be there.
Well, the Note 7's already been announced.
Yeah.
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 With a Flash S Pen.
Mm.
Don't say
and
Pen S, say S Pen.
it's a bad year for technology with their naming conventions.
That's right. P9.
Yeah. Pen S. Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's probably that time of the show.
It probably is that time of the show. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, I'll be able to tell you all about the Assetto Corsa launch. We are planning to have some awesome giveaways coming up in the next few weeks as well, so keep an eye on the website, #me.co.nz, as well as follow all of our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, #Radio NZ is our handles on most of them except for Instagram, but look up #me, you'll find it.
Wow, brilliant.
Yeah, I know,
Nathan.
right? Great. That's the way you sell the channels in the biz.
Yeah.
Yep,
In the biz.
in the biz. So that's us.
Ka kite.
See you.
#me.co.nz